Okay, now I want to move to our next sheet where we will learn about the VLookup. So these are the two columns here. I have employee ID and employee name columns. So if you want, you can just copy these two columns from the previous sheet and paste it here. That way you would not have to retype them. So copy the employee ID and employee name columns and paste them here in this sheet. So again, once you copy paste all the employee IDs and employee names, now give a couple of column headings, employee ID and employee name column heading. So what I want to do is I want to type an employee ID here, and I want to be able to show that employee's name. That's what the VLookup is, to be able to vertically look up a column based on the value that you pass to it. That's why it's called VLookup. It looks up in a vertical column and does a match. So wherever it matches, wherever it finds the employee ID in the column, it then grabs the name next to it and will display that. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Okay? So now, in column number E2, we will write our VLookup, and then we will improve our VLookup. So this is how the VLookup will be typed. Equals to VLookup, that's a formula, what's a function, vertical lookup. I'm going to look up the D2. That's what the employee ID is, okay? Now, my data set is basically A1 through B9. In that data set, I want to read the second column. And I want an exact match. That's why my last parameter is false. So D2 is where I am picking the value to look up for an employee ID. And the employee IDs are found, and this is a data set in which I want to look up for the value and its match. And the 2 refers to the column who's from where the value I need to return. So this is a second column from where the value needs to be returned. And I want an exact match. That's why it's false. So when I hit enter, okay, it shows not applicable because I don't really have an employee ID here. But when I put an employee ID, 3231, for example, and hit enter, now the formula will display Tom.